Greetings, viewers. Welcome to the Globetrotter. This is a travel vlogging channel where we will be exploring different parts of the world and from those parts of the world be gaining a unique experience. Last vlog, I had mentioned that this vlog was going to be something special, and indeed it is going to be. Why? Because we are going to Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland. A tourist's dream. The land of the finest chocolates of the world, the sharpest pocket knives of the world, the most aromatic cheeses in the world, and most importantly, the most heaven like beauty in the world. This vacation will be of 12 days and will be divided into four parts, which will be of 3 days each. This is the first part of the Switzerland series. So hop in and enjoy the journey along with me. In part 1 of the Switzerland series, we are going to be covering only Zurich, though in parts 2, 3, and 4, we are going to be covering more ground or more places. Overall, this trip will take us around 12 days, like I said before, and we're traveling to Zurich, Lucerne, Engelberg, Zermatt, and Interlaken. So, without further ado, let's go to the airport. We are here now at Nejati Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, and from here we are going to catch two flights to Zurich. I am going to explain just now after going inside the airport about what those flights are. You can already see one of them, the middle one, on the screen. It is now 9:11 a.m. of the 3rd of June. We have completed all necessary security checks so that we can finally board the plane. This one leaves Kolkata at 9:45 a.m. and enters Dubai at 1:05 p.m. After having an almost 2-hour layover, it leaves for Zurich at 3:35 p.m. and enters Zurich at 8:20 p.m. Both of them are Boeing 777-300ERs of Emirates. Since I'm flying international after such a long time, I'm really very excited. So, let's go. We are now seated in seat number 35H, and here we have a screen, a gamepad which is very cool looking. We have your cup holder, you put that back up, and then also a free headset which is very nice looking. I'm sorry it's all out of focus. We have a plug, we have a socket, then we also have a USB port, and then the same just continues on every other seat in this plane except this is a first class. We also have a blanket. So yeah, let's start this flight. Dubai, Habibi. We have finally reached after 5 hours of flight time, which is around 9:45 to 1:20 p.m. So I'm finally excited to be in Dubai. This is my first time actually. And hearing about Dubai's legendary Burj Khalifa, Palm Islands, and literally everything, I am so excited to be here, even in the airport. So let's go to our connecting flight gate number. We are finally here at gate number B27 and we are in a kind of a hurry. So I am going to talk with you about the plane directly on the plane itself. Although I do think it's another one of these triple sevens. So let's board another triple seven to go all the way to Zurich. And please forgive my spelling mistakes or pronunciation mistakes because I am very tired. Oh my god. Sorry. Anyways, let's go. We are in a plane which is the same model as before, and in this time we are going to be going for a 6-hour flight to Zurich. Our seat is basically the same thing, but what actually matters is the flight experience. So let's see how that is actually like. Guten Schlitten und willkommen to Zurich, folks, because we are finally here at Zurich's airport after traveling for nearly 18 hours. I am not kidding, 18 hours. I do feel very tired, but before I go to sleep, we must go to the Airbnb after collecting our rental car, which is going to be a Volvo XC40. So, without further ado, let's head home or Airbnb. finally reached the Airbnb after a few minutes of traveling. Here's what it looks like. First of all, this is the main door. You enter through it, you go into the kitchen. The kitchen is fairly small, but it is good enough for our needs. Then there is the main hall, which does not look bad. There's a dining table, and there's one bedroom, and here's another one. I'm going to show you the first bedroom tomorrow because my parents are currently sleeping in it. A sofa which can be turned into a bed, TV, my new Lego, and yeah, a few paintings here as well, which actually look very nice. But this vlog marks the end of day 1 of part 1 of the Switzerland series. So I wish you all a very good night. Good morning, viewers. It is now 8:40 a.m. of the 4th of June 2025. After waking up around 10 minutes ago, I was greeted with this nice post-rain landscape. To me, it just looks amazing from here. Anyways, today we are going to be exploring Zurich as a whole and also be going to some other tourist attractions. So, let's find out where we're going to go today. Today we are going to be exploring Zurich as a city itself, and also our first tourist destination we will be going to is Rhine Falls. Basically just a waterfall, yes. And we will also be going somewhere else, but I want to show you that a bit later. It's kind of a surprise, I think, as far as my father's saying. So, let's go and get the Swiss vibes. Welcome to the Rhine Falls in Switzerland. We are not at the falls yet, but we are just at the entrance, and that also looks very nice. Let's go in. Here we see a slightly medieval looking town, which does look very nice. As you can see, there's also a restaurant, which doesn't look bad. But let's go see the center of attraction, the elephant in the room, technically, the falls themselves. We go through here to see the Rhine Falls. That right there is the Rhine River. Looks very nice. The scenery also looks very nice. But now it's time to go down and see the falls themselves. The long awaited falls. We can see a sneak peek from here already, as you can see. A small sneak peek of the falls. But let's go to them falls. This is the Rhine Falls in all its glory. As you can see here, we are at the lowest level that you can possibly come to without swimming on the river. Please do not do that, it's very cold, and also the currents are here like massive. And the Rhine river here flows to an ocean, I don't know what ocean. But the Rhine Falls, this is what to actually see. Now I understand why people come here. The sound is so good. I could feel like I could make this, like while I sleep, the ambient music, I could make it that, yes. So, now we're going to go to somewhere else. The souvenir shop. Before we go to the souvenir shop, it is worthy mentioning that there are numerous boat rides available at the Rhine Falls. I personally prefer number 4 as my favorite, but your preference can be anyone. This is the souvenir shop, which is a pretty good shop to buy some souvenirs. There are watches on display, and there are quite a few trinkets you can buy if you want to. There's also a pen, or many pens actually, shirts, caps, more shirts, and for the ones who are really, really interested in Switzerland and know all about it, obviously, some pocket knives, which are my favorite. I really love pocket knives. Anyways, let's go to the city center of Zurich. We are now here at the city center of Zurich. But you might be asking, why? Why are we here? Well, because we are going to go on a boat tour. Yup, that's right, a boat tour. Down Lake Zurich. It is going to last around 1.5 hours. Yeah, they call that short for some reason, I don't know. And it is going to show us quite a few things about this city, like the landscape down the lake around all the way over there. Yeah, what is the landscape like over there? I don't know. But our boat is going to come after 4 or 5 minutes, or that boat just might be the boat. This one is the boat. So let's get on it and start this cruise. My overall experience on this short boat trip was amazing. The boat looked like a first class private yacht, and the open balconies had such protection that even if it rained, only a few droplets would touch your skin. And the inside was nice, warm, and cozy. And there were cafes on both levels of the boat. Overall, I think my rating would be a 9.3 out of 10. But still, that is a respectable rating for me. I am brutally honest when it comes to ratings. Anyways, now we're going to be heading home after a long day of just looking at things and also being on a boat and riding for like 1.5 hours. That was pretty fun. So, let's go home. It is now 11:32 p.m. of the 4th of June. After returning from home, We did not really do much, so there was nothing to vlog about. I just rested while my parents made a home cooked dinner of chicken curry and steamed rice. Obviously, since mother's recipe is the best recipe, the chicken curry and steamed rice gets a 10 on 10. But anyways, since it's so late and tomorrow our schedule is packed with events, I really have to go to sleep. So I wish you all another great, fantastic good night. Guten Morgen, Switzerland. It is now 8:31 a.m. of the 5th of June 2025. Today we are not going to do much except roam around a village called Appenzell. It is elevated at around 777 meters. Coincidence? I think not. And it is around a 1 hour and 20-minute drive from here. So, without further ado, let's go to Appenzell and see how it is. Welcome to Appenzell, people. It is currently raining and also it's very cold outside, so I suggest you bring an umbrella and also some sweaters and sweatshirts. But the view here is amazing. Give me a second here. Yes, wait, look at this. Wow, that is wonderful. Look at that view. Disclaimer though, it takes a long time to come here from Zurich, almost 2 hours. And also, it is raining quite a lot, like I said before. So make sure to bring some raincoats and an umbrella. There's a G class right there, or G wagon. Anyways, let's see if you can enter the gondola. If not, we'll go somewhere else. Turns out that you can actually go to the gondolas. At first, I thought the view will be very bad since it will be very cloudy. But now, since the rain has retired, it is starting to get a bit sunny. So, I really hope the view is good. Let's find out by going inside and actually taking the tour. So far, the view of the gondola ride is actually very good. But since we're at the starting phase, it is not that impressive. As we are going to gain altitude, our view will also gain beauty. So let's wait for the view to gain beauty and for it to actually look like proper Switzerland. We are here on the top of Mount Santis, which is 2502 meters above sea level. There's one thing I want to show you before we go down, which is the view outside. Oh my god. That is one hell of a view. It's very mystical feeling and I love it. You can barely see the other half of the building. If you come to Mount Scientist and like on the top of Mount Scientist, if you ever come here, you should really go outside because this looks mystical, magical, just what Switzerland promises to be. Anyways, let's go now because I'm feeling pretty cold because I'm wearing like a half sleeve t-shirt. If you decide to come to the Mount Scientist Observatory by gondola, you should definitely explore all the levels of it because it is fantastic, especially the fifth floor. The view from there is so majestic and so mystical that even you wouldn't believe it. Anyways, it's our time to go to another place, which I will tell you soon. We are now here at Innerhoden, another small village in the same region of Appenzell. We have come here for a temporary stop, and me and my father went exploring the region. And it is a small village, but it's not bad. You can stop here for a gas station to fill up your car or to fill up your stomachs as well, because the restaurants here are not bad. The view here is also very nice if you come here. Anyways, we really have to go home because it is getting dark and also we have to make dinner. It is now 7:44 p.m. of the 5th of June 2025. We have to ride home 45 minutes earlier and are now going to ride a tram service to Mulligen or Mulligen, a close place from here. Since I love riding trams, I decided why not just hop in on a tram and go somewhere close by so that we don't have to spend too much money. So we are going on a tram to a close place. It's going to take us around 10 to 15 minutes to get there. And also we're going to come back by tram. I will let you guys know what the experience is and how it feels like and what the price is after we do it. So let's go. It is now 9:46 p.m. of the 5th of June 2025. My experience in riding a tram was very good. It was fast, clean and efficient. I would give this overall rating a 9.4 out of 10. If you can ride a tram in Zurich, please do because I loved it a lot because I love riding trams anyways. So, we are now going to eat dinner and then we're going to end part 1. It is now 11:36 p.m. of the 5th of June 2025. Dinner was the same as before, a home cooked meal of chicken and rice, so it gets the same rating. Next part, which is part 2, we will be traveling to other places such as Angelberg, but it will be in more in detail in part 2. This marks the end of part 1 of the Switzerland series. I wish you all good night.